Hello YouTube, this is SuperPrice667, and we are back with week 4 of the Draft Jam. If you have missed it, we were able to pull out yet another close win for week 3, so we are 3-0. We are also the last remaining undefeated team up to this point after being 3-0, so that's great. Hopefully, let's see if we can continue our streak. But this week we have a kind of a difficult battle. We're going up against Sun from Mr. TJP and his bundle Montreal. Now, what makes this battle difficult is Infernape. To be honest, Infernape and Walking Wake are both really scary for my team. I think those are the two big threats. Avila can also be annoying, depending on like if I don't have a good special attacker left at that point. But going into it, I'd say like if you can see their team on the screen there. They got Goldango, Gliscor, Salamence, Walking Wake, Ninetales, Venusaur, Empoleon, Sylveon, Avalugg, and Infernape, with the Walking Wake, Venusaur, and Avalugg all being possible Terra Pokemon. So, with all that being said, this is what the team I will be bringing. So, starting out, we have a Chandelure with Heavy Duty Boots, rocking Shadow Ball, Fire Blast, Will-O-Wisp, and Trailblaze. The beauty of Chandelure is once I am able to Terra, since due to my ability, I completely wall Ninetales, so every time Ninetales comes in, I could just like switch it into it for free, and I could start really either A, boosting speed with Trailblaze to get me to the point where I can outspeed my opponent's team, or B, just start firing off powerful Fire Blasts and Shadow Balls, especially under Sun. Chandelure becomes a very tough Pokemon for my opponent to handle. Next we have Thundy T with the Terra Water, rocking Weather Ball, Rain Dance, Volt Switch, and Thunderbolt. I thought about being like a subset, like Agility or something, but I didn't feel like I could fit Agility with Rain Dance. The big issue is Sun can kind of run through a lot of my team. Walking Wake and Venusaur are both really scary, so if I am able to kind of like neutralize the Venusaur at the very least with Rain Dance, I can be in a lot better position. And then like Weather Ball, I can take advantage both of Sun or of Rain. Like Sun, Weather Ball, I can deal a bunch of damage to Goldango. And then Rain, Weather Ball, I can deal a bunch of damage to both like Avalugg, Infernape, Gliscor, that sort of thing. So kind of just here to prevent Sun from completely destroying my team by getting up Rain and then just going ham with strong moves. Next we have Mamoswine with Ice Shard, Earthquake, Knockoff, Trailblaze, and the Clear Amulet. Clear Amulet mostly for Intimidate Salamence, so that like Salamence can't come in, just intimidate me, and then be able to live in Ice Shard. So it will need to like have to deal with the fact that it can't intimidate me. Then I could just Ice Shard it and take it out if it is not a Yachi Berry set, or if it's not bulky. I am also rocking Earthquake and Knockoff just as like good coverage to hit my opponent really hard. This is just like not a thing wants to switch in versus any Mamoswine period. And if I'm able to get like a couple of Trailblazes off, once again I become a huge threat. If Ninetales is down, I get a couple Trailblazes off, and the next thing you know, I'm the fastest thing around. And am able to just kind of like destroy the team once Avalugg is down. That's the thing though, is Avalugg can just tank anything Mamoswine wants to do. Sort of why I have Knockoff is if Avalugg comes and Avalugg doesn't want to be the Terra Captain, then I can knock it off and make it take a lot of chip from rocks. So hopefully, if that is the case and Avalugg does come, I'm able to just at least knock at the very least and make it a lot more prone to having to take rocks chip. Next we have a Photosynthesis Roaring Moon with Heavy Duty Boots, rocking Knockoff, Iron Head, Dragon Dance, and Earthquake. So why we are more speed than we are attack, if you notice, is that if I'm able, so with Sun, I'm able to take advantage of Sun with Roaring Moon, and it allows me to outspeed Walking Wake, sans like a Scarf Walking Wake, as well as Venusaur if it is modest. I believe if it's timid, then I think it is barely able to outspeed me. Yeah, timid Venusaur can still outspeed me, but if it's modest Venusaur, then I do outspeed it. And then I'm able to Dragon Dance on something that I like, scare out, something like possibly like Goldango or Empo or something like that. Or if Sun's up, then Infernape as well, because Infernape doesn't want to stay in and have to take like an Earthquake or something. So if I'm able to get a Dragon Dance off, and then I become a huge threat, Iron Head allows me to pick off Sylveon after some extra chip with rocks and a little bit extra chip afterwards. So like if it comes in versus a knockoff at some point, and then later on I can Iron Head and take it out. Avalugg, I need a lot more chip on Avalugg to take it out. I think I do like 35% with Iron Head from +1 Roaring Moon. So a lot more chip is required for that Pokemon specifically, but outside that, if I am able to get to +1, I am a huge threat for a lot of my opponent's team. Of course, my opponents know I'm not rocking a Dragon move, so they might be wanting to force like tear their Walking Wake or not want to go into Salamence versus me until I reveal my full moveset. And like same thing with Gliscor. Though I think Gliscor could come in versus me anyways. So, yeah. Next we have Jirachi rocking max HP, not max HP, almost max HP and max speed. I have like a little bit less of investment going into attack. It's rocking Stealth Rock, Ice Punch, Iron Head, and U-Turn. I'm able to like get Stealth Rock up versus stuff like Sylveon or even Empoleon. Though like Empoleon walls Jirachi, I can still at the very least get Stealth Rock up versus it, and then like just U-turn out. If it wants to defog, that's fine. If it defogs, then it gets rid of their hazards on my side, which is great because I don't have hazard removal this week. So if they want to do that, that's fine. Rocking Ice Punch specifically for Ment and Gliscor. Iron Head and U-turn, just like Iron Head for Avalugg, just so it doesn't just freely come in versus me. Same thing for Sylveon, and then U-turn just to like give me a pivot move as well. Finally, we have Rotom Wash. This is a mixed defensive Rotom Wash with Full Switch, Hydro Pump, Light Screen, and Thunder Wave. I am mixed defense because I don't want Salamence to just completely destroy me first thing. Same thing with Infernape. Like Banded Infernape could like just come in and take a Pokemon if it wanted to, so I am mixed defense just so that I can prevent that at the very least. And then like Thunder Wave, I can like start slowing things down. I have Light Screen just to stop stuff like Walking Wake or Venusaur becoming too out of control early on. And then Hydro Pump, Full Switch, Hydro Pump of course just for scaring, putting some damage on Gliscor and scaring out Infernape, and then Full Switch is like keeping momentum on my side. So yeah, that is the team. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you all once the battle begins. Okay, we are connected with TJP, and they are bringing Walking Wake, Ninetales, Venusaur, Sylveon, Avalugg, and Infernape. So, if I remember, they just told me. They are Water Walking Wake, Ground Venusaur, and Electric Avalugg. So, Venusaur is threatening, of course. Walking Wake Water, that can also blow through my team, pretty much. I still want to lead Rotom, because at the very least, I can tank a hit from Infernape with Rotom. And give a slow Volt Switch out if need be. Kitsune, that is the Ninetales. Okay, so they just lead Ninetales. How does Rotom do versus Energy Ball? Okay, Rotom can tank an Energy Ball from Ninetales rather well. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to set up a Light Screen and I'm going to Volt Switch out. Okay, they just baton pass. Where they baton pass to is fine. I'm just getting light screen up. It could probably be Venusaur, if I had to assume. It's Sylveon. Okay. Sylveon's fine. I'm okay with Sylveon. If it was Venusaur, I would have been less okay. To be honest. But I think now I just get the Volt Switch out. I'm not slow Volt Switch. So it does, like, at the very least, it puts, what's its face? It will put Jirachi at risk versus Sylveon. And I did, like, 12% versus Sylveon. So I think it has some Spadef investment. I can also go Chandelure. Sylveon doesn't really do well versus Chandelure. But I want to go Jirachi because I want to get my rocks up as quickly as possible. Okay, so we are able to... Oh, we did 15%. So yeah, that could be, honestly... Well, we did exactly 15%, it looks like, thereabout. So I'm assuming this could possibly be a little bit of special defense bulk. Or we just got the lowest roll. Either way, we get rocks up here. If they go Avalugg, they go Avalugg, that's fine. I'm less okay with Infernape, honestly, but I don't know if they want to go Infernape. Yeah, they go Infernape. Okay, we just go right back into Rotom here. Or we go Chandelure. I don't hate Chandelure. Though U-turn is annoying, so I think I want to go Rotom. This sucks. I would love to go Chandelure. But I'm afraid of U-turn, so Rotom at least prevents anything from going on the U-turn. Oh, he SDs. Oh. How does Rotom do versus SD? Guys? I can live a close combat 25%. Close combat from max attack Jolly Infernape has a 25% chance to outright KO me. And I can Thunder Wave and then Volt Switch. Okay, that just straight up KO'd me. Oh, this is probably Life Orb if I had to assume. He's not. I mean, I just go Roaring Moon. I'm going to knock, because no way he wants to stay in versus me. And with knock, I at least remove Avalug's item coming in. How did that... What in the world? Wait. He's Iron Fist, of course. I didn't think that would KO me. So he's SD... Okay, so he doesn't have a... I don't think he has a way of touching Chandelure. So I'm going Chandelure. That's crazy. Honestly, kudos to them. I'm going to Trailblaze. No, I'm not tearing. Bro, what? Okay, then that CC was a roll in his favor. And I'm a little annoyed by that. I mean, it was a roll heavily in my favor, I'm sorry. Because there's no way, unless this is, like, focused, like, I'm just so confused. I am so confused right now. I mean, I just go into Thunderous then. And I Thunderbolt. He's at -1. I'm so confused, though. Bro, what is this set? Why is it OHKOing all my Pokemon? I'm glad this game is over quickly because I'm tired as hell and I just want to go to bed, but... What in the world is this set? How in the... Because this shouldn't be... Unless he's like Black Belt. Does Black Belt even take out Thundurus though? Okay, it's a rule in my favor. Alright, that's perfect. I lose. That's perfect. Honestly, whatever. I'm glad this game is over. That was quick as hell, thank God. Get this game stupid over with. I mean, I lost to Infernape anyways. It was... I knew Infernape was a really bad matchup for me. But that's crazy. How did... I didn't know +2 Mach would just take out Roaring... I guess Roaring Moon doesn't have good defense. Yeah, an Iron Fist with, Mach Punch. Oh, yeah. Yeah. No. Yeah. I'm assuming this is Black Belt. But, like, it doesn't matter. I didn't win either way. So, yeah. GG's to my opponent. They played well. I had nothing for Infernape. My team just gets wrecked by Infernape, honestly. There's nothing I could... Like... That's awful that it ended this way, but honestly, I'm tired as hell. I just want to go to bed. So... I'm glad the game's over. Like, Clefable... I know, like, Unaware Clefable would be the only thing I have for Infernape, and I just didn't like Clefable this matchup, so... Like, kudos to my opponent. If, Quillfish also can... No, because Earthquake could take it out. No, it's just, yeah, my team is, like, Clefable's the only thing on my team that could take on Infernape. So, yeah. Glad the game's over. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll catch y'all next week. Peace.